Welcome back again to Rob's Dragon Den, where heroes rise, legends fall, and every role can change the fate of the world. Tonight, our party digs a little deeper into the unraveling web of prophecy and power and peril without Torin's holy protector. So grab your dice, light a torch. This is Elarion, the Shattered World. Okay, so last week, as dawn broke over Elnedmere, heavy with sorrow, for word had reached our heroes at the Gilded Hearth that Lady Althea Grey, once a steadfast voice upon the Council of Factions, had perished under grim and mysterious means. The hearth's fire, though warm, could not lift the chill of mourning that settled over our company. In the solemn silence, Sir Dorian Blackwell put quill to parchment, penning 2 letters bound for Ravenspire. Meanwhile, Drom, ever the wary sentinel, vanished into the marketplace, seeking strange wares with a glint of trap work in his eye. The others, their purpose still keen, made way to the Zenith Spire, that towering citadel of power, now locked against the world in fear of further bloodshed. Gaining entry required no small effort, for the spire stood closed to all but a trusted few, yet by persistence and honor, the way was opened. Within its ancient halls, you found Althea's chambers darkened, not by lack of flame, but by the absence of her spirit. There, to Dorian's surprise, stood Jareth Thalrin, a new voice, risen too soon in the fallen one's stead. With him, a tiefling and an elf, both tasked with unraveling the threads of this dire affair. From there, you climbed up to the Raven Rookery, a high and hallowed place from whence letters take wing. A young tiefling girl received Dorian's words with reverence, but her admiration for Torin cooled a little bit, like quenched steel, upon hearing the name Cinder Soul. Her voice trembled as she spoke of a decree newly issued, dark tidings carried upon royal parchment. No sooner had they left the spire than foes cloaked in shadow fell upon you in the streets, agents of silence demanding you forget what you have seen and abandon your path. The blades were drawn and fate intervened as a Riftlander, stranger and ally both, emerged. He bore steel and flame in battle, and words afterwards. A note for Theo, leading you to the molten cup. It was on this path that Drom slipped away, unseen. And a truth was learned. The monarchy has branded the Cinder Soul name with treason, stripping title, land, and legacy. At the molten cup, Theo found himself engaged in a conversation with a young raven-haired woman. Sergeant Kalen, wrapped in a magical cloak of disguise and mystery. She spoke of an ancient power rising, dreadful and vast, worming its way through the throne and the council both. And so, burdened with questions and pursued by unseen hands, you returned once again to the Gilded Hearth. There awaited Lordan Hearthwell, and with him, some tokens. A package for Torin, and an envelope for Dorian. The shadow deepens, and the road before you winds ever darker. So, Dorian, your envelope, and Torin, your package.
It's pretty late at night right now, isn't it?
It is late. Closing up. You guys he kind of like was waiting for you because he had these packages and these items for you. The bar is pretty much empty. Everything's closed up. But like I said, he was kind of waiting for you with these items, and he kind of puts them on the table in front of you. And all right, guys, we'll see you in the morning.
Before you leave, can I get a bottle of your brandy, by chance, or anything strong?
Bottle of. I got Elarion's reserve. It's a little pricey.
Sure, I'll take it.
It's the best we got.
I'll take it.
He puts it on the counter in front of you. Blackwell tab.
I've got that.
That's 5 gold.
I'll give him 6.
That's much obliged.
And then,
Yeah, I just kind of look towards the stairwell and I'll see you all in the morning. And I'm gonna
Wait, Torin, before you leave, I think I need to read the letter to everyone. It's from Drom. He says, I had to leave. There's a name someone called me. Mokarashir. I thought it was just an old story, but now I'm not sure. Things have been happening, and I need to find out what it means. I have to go. See people who may know more. I don't know how long it'll take, but I have to go. And then it says, don't let Thorn do anything stupid. He'll be without me. And he will give you all his gold. Drom, sworn protector of House Cindersol. Here, I will show you the letter. That is what it says.
I'll look over it really quickly and just... It's interesting.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. I see that. Well, can I do a check on it to see if I recognize the handwriting then to make sure that it is Drum's?
It's transcribed by Lordan Hearthwell.
Oh.
Dictated, but not read.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I see that.
Lordan, it was Drom himself that composed this letter.
Yes, it was. He asked me to do him a little favor. Yes, for both of you. Yeah. And it was it's Fred, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought. You guys have a good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
And he kind of puts his overcoat on, goes out the back, and you hear the door close and lock.
All right. Well, Torin, I will not be sleeping with you like Drom did, but I guess you know where I am if you need anything.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. We shared a room, but we didn't share a bed, so it won't be too different. Thank you.
You don't need to tell me what happens in there. But
yeah. Thank you for letting me read the letter. Then I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can. I guess you can keep your box secret, or you can open it later and share with the group if you would like.
It's more like a rectangle with a lump in it. That's just kind of wrapped in haphazard cloth with a string around it. So it's not necessarily a box.
Okay.
Well, it's of any value. I'll let you guys know in the morning, but I think I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go to bed and I'll grab the bottle and I want to go to my room.
Okay.
Yes, I think a good night's rest, full night's rest, would be great.
I would agree.
All right, everybody heads up.
I'll take 4 hours, and then after my 4 hours, I'm gonna go out in the hallway and just keep watch.
Okay. So Theo goes to his room. Torin, you go to your room, even though you invited Jasper to stay with you guys.
I remember.
So Jasper, whatever you're doing,
I'll go stay with them.
okay. And Lionel and Caesar up to your room.
Yes, I'm going to my room.
Okay. All right. Oh, come on.
I would like to have about half that bottle finished tonight.
Only half?
Okay. He says the best stuff. I don't want to finish the whole
it
bottle.
is. Yeah.
Looking for later.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
save some. I'll offer some to Jasper in the room as well and see if he'd like a sip.
Not Not interested, but I do appreciate the gesture.
More for me then, I guess, and I just swing it back and.
Okay, so you guys are up in that room. Dorian. Oh, come on.
That's me.
You enter your room. It is unnaturally quiet. The hearth fire has long since died out. There's a shimmer, though. Something unseen. Then out of the darkness, a few grotesque creatures kind of materialize out of the dark. Horrible, brain-like beasts, supported by twitchy, clawed legs, their rubbery, pulsating forms glistening in the faint moonlight seeping through the window. They crawl out of the darkness towards you. I need you to roll initiative.
Can I make noise?
You can absolutely do whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's not very good. Now, or do I have to wait for my turn?
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. I'll yell.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Blasted beasts!
You all hear that from Dorian's room.
How much rest did we get?
2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll go run in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Bell and then run in.
Switch to Bell.
I'll go with Caesar.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
behind Jasper then probably.
All right.
Theo, you're already in the room.
I'm in my room, yes.
Are you coming?
Is it morning?
No, you didn't. Did you not? He didn't have his headphones on.
Oh,
Dorian?
we just heard Dorian scream, blasted beasts. So
Holy shit, yeah. To arms, men.
oh,
I guess it's too late. I'm not gonna say it.
All right. I need all of you to roll initiative then if you're all joining in.
Oh, okay.
dirty 20.
Here, let me get it set up.
I see.
A 12.
Man, Theo, you're way down there, bro.
Let me.
Yo, who gave me the worst room?
Ain't no way you're beating Dorian there now.
Somehow he will. He'll have like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Misty Step.
No, he'll cast his echo all the way up
Well,
there.
yeah, with my echo, I can travel, I think, to at least 45 feet.
Yeah, but it has to be. You can't go through walls.
Yeah, I can't go through walls.
Oh, dang! That's an unfortunate roll for you there, Jasper.
Yeah.
Well, that room did not do very good because I got a 7. So.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Why can't I type? Oh, that's annoying. There we go. I don't think neither of us did very good.
Oh boy.
Fuck. Mine was a 12. There we go.
There's everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, it's those mind creatures.
That everybody? Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Wait,
Everybody
what about Caesar?
roll initiative. Caesar's down. Oh, yeah, Caesar, need yours.
Yep, I got it.
There he is. There he is. That helps a little bit. And
Torin, switch initiatives with me.
Okay.
that's an ability that Caesar has.
Okay.
I won't say no to that.
Okay, so go ahead.
Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Did you reorder those? So Caesar's a 7 and Torin is now a 16.
Yep. Be good now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Lionel, I believe you
Yeah.
are first. As you guys hear
Okay.
Dorian, oh, these blasted beasts, and you all kind of come running out of your room. Lionel, you're up first.
So with Shield of Faith, I don't have to see him, correct?
I believe you have to touch his shield.
No, it's 60 feet.
Yeah, but it can't be through.
Okay, so if I go...
It has somebody you can see within 60 feet, and his door would be closed right now.
Okay. Yeah. Does it cost movement to open the door?
No, I'll give it to you.
Come out. Okay, so just 5, 10, 25. And then I'll open the door.
Yeah, you can kind of push your way in with him.
Okay. I don't want to go in. I want to make sure that that's stated that I'm just opening the door. And then I'm going to back up. 20. Okay, the door's open. So I will cast Shield of Faith on Dorian. So you get +2 to your AC. And then I will mark that.
Yep, mark that off your spell sheet. You guys have not had a long rest, so you are still at wherever you were after the day's activities.
That is unfortunate.
Now, since I've done the Shield of Faith and that's a bonus action, that's still a spell and I can't do another spell, correct?
Correct, unless you do a cantrip.
A cantrip. I don't think I have one. Yeah, I will end my turn.
Okay. Number 3, which is this one over here. Let me kind of describe these to you. They're horrible. They're small, like small dog size. It's a brain with 4 legs that twitch, and they're clawed, kind of rubbery and pulsating forms, glistening in this faint moonlight. And this thing jumps off the desk. 5, 10, and comes over to Dorian.
I didn't see that Dorian was low on health. Is he actually low on health?
Wherever you were end of last session.
I think we probably been full then, from you.
Yeah, because I thought I healed every. I just want to make sure, because if Dorian's low on health, I would like to use my channel divinity to get him up to full health.
I didn't, I don't record it. I don't know if you copied this over, but if you heal us at the end of the session, then that would be a full, I don't know.
Okay.
I think
either way, either way you'll be full health. I just want you full health.
Okay.
How many of those divinities you got left today?
2 more.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So this thing goes and it comes over with a 2 claws that swing at Dorian. Little ankle biter type thing.
Or actually, no, those aren't even.
I
just
apologize
use those
for the natural 20.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
And the 14.
The 14 will miss. I will use my last superiority dice on that, but you would hit with the natural 20, so roll that. I guess go with that one first.
6. 14 slashing with the claws, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, that's not specialty.
Like non-flashback right now.
Big ones.
I give
It's
him
karma.
guidance.
It's karma is what it is, Christian. Okay, what's a 12?
You're good.
Okay. And then I will use my last superiority dice to riposte. You missed me with a melee attack, so I will take a reaction and attack the creature that missed me.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
That will hit.
15 bludgeoning damage.
15 bludgeoning damage on number 3.
And then can it make a con save?
Make a con save. Con. Oops, shit. 6.
Fails. It's prone.
Nice.
The weight of the hammer just crushes it, and it just lays down.
The legs are splayed out. Anything else?
No, that was just a reaction. I'm good.
Yep. Okay. Torin.
I will. That light brown part is the door, right, of the room?
Yes,
The wall?
yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 to there. As kind of the door's already opened, and I look at it, I'm like, oh, what? And kind of just, what's going on here, Dorian? And really quickly, and then as I'm running, though, the sword will appear in my hand, and I'll take a swing at this guy in front of me.
Swing it.
Oh, it was a natural 20 sound.
That sounds like
I'd
some
say
damage.
I'd say that Brandy's doing the job.
Yeah, I think so. Nice. Okay, so this could be 17 slashing damage.
17 slashing damage on computer. Which one is that? That is number 4. 17 slashing. Got it.
And that would be my turn.
That is your turn. The one that you just hit, number 4. Got a slash and it goes up with 2 big claws at you.
Okay.
For a that's a natural 1 and a 13.
Both will miss.
I need you to make an
Nice.
intelligence saving throw.
Really?
On a miss? Damn. That sucks.
Go. That is going to be a 13.
Okay.
I'm good.
You are good. That is number 4. Number 2, which is kind of over here on the desk, jumps down 5, 10 diagonal, 20 to right here. Takes a claw at 2 at Dorian for a 9 and a 15.
Both miss.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
15.
Okay. Theo.
Let's ride. I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As my action, I dash. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Come forth, my brother from another mother. As my twin.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, that's a bonus.
Okay.
So I summon him 15 feet in front of me. And
Oh, yeah. You might need that token.
yeah. I mean, he'll die quickly, but we'll see. And when I summon him, I can move him. He just has to stay within 30 feet of me, but it costs no action for me to move him.
Okay.
So I'll move him another 5, 10, 15, so he's still within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn. Number 1. The guy over here on the bed, he pops down from the bed. 5, 10, 15. That's about as far as he can. 15. No, 20. He goes to here. 2 at Dorian. Claws. A 6. Jesus Christ. Double 6s.
Yeah, they miss.
Attacks. And I need an intelligence save.
13.
13. Dorian.
All right. The one to the right of me is prone. First, I will take a deep breath. catching my second wind. For that's a 9 plus vital level. 12 healing.
12 healing.
And that was a bonus action. And then for my action, I'll go with the one that's up prone.
Number 3. At advantage.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Oh, okay. 18 bludgeoning damage.
18. So you see Dorian, he just, and he does, like at the fair where you slam the hammer down to make the thing go up. And this brain just splat all over the floor as he completely flattens this thing.
I can't really move. I'll shimmy over 5. Oops, nope, not there. I'll shimmy over 5 feet.
Okay, you're good.
That's it.
That's all?
That's all.
Caesar.
Okay. Wrong thing. Start by moving 5, 10, 15. And then I'm going to use in the back corner of that room, I am going to cast Sleep. Let's see. It's got a 20-foot radius. So I want to hit those 3 and not the other 2. Does that make sense? Go right there.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 20, 10, 20. I think you're good.
Yeah? Okay. Sweet. And I will cast Sleep. So that is, let's see, 5 of those. Give me some big goals. That's good start. Okay. Okay, 30 total hit points, starting with the creature with the lowest. Start marking.
At this point, they're all the same.
Okay. Then we'll start with the northmost one.
Yeah, even him. I smacked him, I thought.
The one above Torin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one got hit, too.
4. Oh, yes, that one is hit. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That one has...
Starting
yes.
with that one, if it has less than 30 hit points, it will be asleep.
Okay.
And however many are left will apply to the next one. And if the total is still more, then that one will fall asleep.
So, what'd you say, 30?
Yep,
No.
30.
Oh, the hit points left, you mean?
Yeah, so I rolled a 30. So
Okay.
the top one, however many, that minus 30, or 30 minus that, that's the remaining
Yep.
hit points that will be applied to the next one.
Okay, so the first one is asleep.
Okay.
So if it is more than their hit points, they fall asleep.
Yes.
The other 2 are still awake.
Okay.
But number 4, the one just north of Torin, is sleeping.
Perfect.
What does that do for us? Is that like an advantage?
Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. Lasts for a minute. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Gotcha.
So it's unconscious right now.
Until you wake it up.
Yep. And that's my turn. I'm going to stay right there.
Jasper. I'm sorry, Bell.
Yeah. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as I'm running, almost as if I'm like pulling it out of my own chest, this purple greatsword is just going to kind of form. I'm just going to take a swing at the one in front of me. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, that will hit. As Bell comes running in and this purple blade, Torin, your eyes turn like they did before, and you feel this fire flowing through your veins. Jasper, Dorian, you see the purple energy starts to glow around his hands, and this explosion of eldritch energy just explodes outward from Torin into the room. So go ahead and Jasper, roll your sword damage.
14.
14 on number 2.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Torin, I need you to. I'm gonna play it this way. Roll me damage for 3 Eldritch blasts, or actually just roll 1. Just roll damage once.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, what
and
happened?
The rest of you. Okay. So
Exploded.
Bell came running in.
Yep.
What's loaded?
He exploded after I pulled out my sword.
So Bell came running in, pulling this purple sword out, and you've seen Torin summon a sword now, but you've never really seen more than that, other than his eyes going dark and that purplish energy. But with Bell running into the room, drawing her sword, the tension and everything that has happened to Torin in the last 24 hours, you just see this energy, this purple energy kind of start to build up around him and just explode. The two of you in the room see it. Everybody else just sees this big flash of purple energy. So roll an Eldritch Blast damage.
Yeah. The two of you in the room would also have heard me whisper underneath, Zarkul
under his breath.
Vendak. Yeah. Yes.
Say that one more time.
Yeah. Zarkul Vendak. And then my hand, I hold the sword in one hand, and then from out the other, the blast comes out. And that is going to be 6 force damage.
6. Nice. As just this blast of purple, it's like just out of nowhere, just boom. Did you say 6? Number 4 and number 2 are vaporized instantly. Number 1 had not been hit. So number 1, and it's just this of eldritch energy that just explodes into the room. Luckily, the two of you were kind of behind him. It just fate kind of worked that way. And the two creatures were instantly vaporized, and just the one is left. Jasper, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Lionel.
Okay. I will cast. Where is it? Guiding bolt on the last creature, right there.
Okay.
And a 21.
21 to hit. I think that'll hit.
Okay. I'm only doing level 1. I'm not gonna upcast.
See, it's this flash of light just kind of go over your shoulders and wham into the creature.
16 damage.
16 damage. And the next attack made against this target has advantage.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
That. Yeah, nobody's hurt, right? Question.
I don't think so.
Question. Can I give Theo's Echo more health?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not a creature. It acts as an object.
It's a construct type thing. Torin.
Yep.
Having just. Yeah. You have no idea what just happened.
Yeah. Take a deep breath and then I see the final one and I'll just step up to it and then one final thing and just kind of try and chop down on it, cut it in half. Be a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Okay, and that will be 10 slashing.
And tell us how you do it.
Yeah, just breathing really heavy, still slight glow around the eyes right now, and just deep breath and take it and just come on down and swing on it.
And the brain just in half and just goo all over the floor as the last one falls.
Oh. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. Damn beasts came out of nowhere.
Keep going.
The hell are they?
I don't know. I entered into my room, who was very cold and much darker than normal. Usually when I come back, there's a nice fire in the fireplace. And it was very cold in here and much quieter than normal. And there was a slight shimmer and waviness in the corner, and then these things jumped out of nowhere.
I know a hit when I see one. Someone ordered an attack on you.
You think that's what it was?
Of course. There were no beasts in my room. And you are a famous man. And you've been causing a lot of ruckus.
Can I as you're talking, I want to walk around the windows and look and see if there's like any forced entry or anything like that.
It's an old tavern. I mean, they're not 100% secure.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing broken.
Okay.
I'd like to start a ritual detect magic.
I was just gonna say.
Okay, so
There was a
10
shimmer
minutes.
in the corner.
Yeah. Where's Yes, we should. Lordan was supposed to. Do his best to not let anybody in the room. We may need to wake him to question him. But I believe, Twinley, I think you were right. I did share this with Drom, but I thought everybody was aware. But a night or so ago, I got a letter that basically said, "Stop what you're doing. Stop investigating, or trouble will come to you."
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
As much as I figured, someone had been watching us. That's right. I forgot. I wanted to check out my room and see if anyone has been in my room. Because you guys said that last session. So I would like to inspect my room now and see if there's anything amiss.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. I think you go do that. We should go here, and I'll start just yelling for Lordan.
You saw Lordan put on his overcoat, walk out and lock the door.
He doesn't live here. I thought he lived here, honestly. He's just always here. Maybe we question him in the morning. But I will, those of you inspecting the room and walking around, I will also walk around, look for any letters or anything sort of out of place. Similar to what Twinley's doing, I guess.
Okay.
And then at the time, and then Torin, when I shared this with Drom that same day, he got a box. He found there was something in his room. A royal messenger came and left a letter for you guys.
That is true. Yeah.
Did that letter have maybe a threat in it to you as well?
Quite the opposite, actually. It was a warning from my mother.
Oh.
And he had told us that she was worried that people were going to be conspiring against us. And just to kind of watch out, basically, but that they would do whatever it was necessary to protect me and protect our name and try and help the old Embercrest Kingdom as well. So, and then finding this out yesterday now that they are being charged with this, I mean, she was definitely on to something, so.
Perhaps
What
we need to. Oh, go ahead.
What kingdom did you say again?
Where I'm from, the Kingdom of Embercrest.
Oh, okay.
May be a good idea at this point to have me seek out Sergeant Kalen and see what more he may know. What is going on with the council and these royal families? Maybe he has some information about you, Cinder Soul.
I thought he disappeared after he spoke with you in the tavern.
He did.
How will you contact him again then? He found you. You didn't
Pure
find him.
luck.
Yeah. I do not.
Anymore.
I don't think that's a bad idea. It would be beneficial, I think, but he's out for his own neck right now. He's trying to protect himself.
Good point.
Oh,
Yeah, he didn't necessarily give me a pager.
What is a pager?
Oh, it is nothing. Something my twin mentioned they have in the future.
Future? That's kind of wild.
He lives everywhere, all at once.
After looking around though and done talking, I'm gonna go back to my room and kind of sit and I want to examine my hands some more and drink my bottle.
Yeah, as you begin to settle a little bit, it
Is there a mirror in our rooms?
sure.
Yeah, I'd like to look in the mirror also and see my eyes maybe. And
You
see
can
if they
still
change.
see they're not as black purple blend as they were when you exploded.
Yeah.
Which you wouldn't know, but there's still a remnant of it.
Okay.
But you are starting to look more and more yourself.
Okay.
Or is that your true self? We don't know.
Come back next week.
Did I get anything with the detect magic?
Other than Dorian's hammer and the items that you guys are carrying, no.
All right, so no trace of like what they were casted by, possibly.
These are biological creatures.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do before, where I will sleep for 4 hours and then I will come back out and just keep watch.
So everybody kind of goes back to their rooms and checks their rooms really well. Theo, you don't find anything out of the ordinary. Nobody really finds anything out of the ordinary, although Dorian's got some brains and goo in his room. You guys settle in for a long rest.
Hell yeah. I did want to mention too, so the channel divinity, there's no like certain amount that I can do it. It's just an action.
There's a certain amount per day. There's a certain amount per day that you can do.
I think it's per short rest.
I'll have to look at it because it doesn't say in.
You get like
Yeah,
2 by level.
That might have changed actually, though. That might be a new rule thing that they don't. Because paladins don't have to use channel divinities for divine smite anymore.
What are you?
Because I'm a cleric.
Cleric.
You can use the class channel divinity twice. You gain one of its expended uses when you finish a short rest. Regain all when you do a long rest.
Gotcha.
You gain additional uses when you reach a certain level, as shown in the channel divinity column.
Level 3, you should have 2.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
So as you're all kind of slipping, everybody taking advantage of the time for a long rest, even though not all of you need a rest.
Oh, we need one.
Some of you don't sleep. Some of you meditate. Some of you put yourself in standby mode, I guess.
Vibe, one could say.
Oh, you're kidding me. Hold on. Export to PDF. Hold on. I didn't think this was too long.
Ooh, it's got a little warmer over here.
I was wondering if you were gonna notice.
Snuggle
Rob,
up.
So he moved.
Rob,
He moved to his bed, and then I went like this.
I have a question. Are for Lionel and I, for like any sort of downtime, are we able to like compare spell books and like take spells from one another?
Lionel does not have a spell book.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh.
No, he does not.
Never mind then. Fancy man with no book. Ooh.
I have books. I have books for other needs.
Clerics,
Magazines.
Knowledge.
clerics gain all their magic use and everything from their deity.
Gotcha. Okay. That's a bummer.
I wouldn't mind reading your book, though.
Well, if you don't have a book for me, you got a book for you.
Unfortunately, Torin, Drum took his book with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang.
Bummer.
All right, so we go through that. Everybody's doors are locked. So, you guys are kind of on alert a little bit, but you do get the benefits. All of you, of a full rest, and you awake in the morning again to the sounds and the smells of the Gilded Hearth.
Feeling a little hungry, so I'm gonna pop right up out of bed and go down to breakfast. But before I do, I'm going to stand and wait for Torin to come out.
Okay.
This morning I would like to be also up, and Adam, I want to kind of go out and train a little bit. So I will also be up early.
How's your head feeling?
Knowing or seeing that he drank at least half of that bottle, who God knows how much more he had after we went to bed. I am going to where'd he go? I'm going to, as he like walks by, I'll give him a nice pat on the shoulder, and I'm going to cleanse any curses, diseases, or poisons affecting him, so that his head.
No hangover. You're not still drunk. You feel pretty good.
Okay.
Yep.
Whew. But what did you just do?
Oh, just helping you out, make you feel better. I know that that poison can do some nasty things to a man.
Can make somebody forget things too.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue walking to breakfast.
I'll be enjoying some nerds left over from the Shepherd Maple Syrup Festival parade that was driven by today's hits 95.3 CFX. You can listen online at WCFX.com.
Insert
Is that our first sponsor?
here.
It might be the first sponsor.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, don't worry, they're not giving us any money.
Free airtime?
What is this?
I just love the product.
Dorian's still waiting on the beer sponsor.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so Torin's doing a little kind of out back. Would you say going out back and do a little sword swinging?
Yeah, I wanna, before I head out for that though, I'd Caesar, if you wouldn't mind, or maybe if you'd give me a chance, I'd love to. I'm a man of books, so I love studying, but I'd love to see your spell list if you wouldn't mind. I mean, I see the book that you carry around and you call from all the time. And the way that you move around with the magic is just the arcane that just flows within you. I'd love to sit down maybe for a little while if we get the chance to, and just kind of see.
Yeah. I like sharing my knowledge, so I'd like to sit down with you. Go over maybe some basic things. I'm not going to share all my secrets.
Well, then it's probably too advanced for my mind, I imagine. So, but no, I'd like that though. I'm gonna be outside, so when I come back in, maybe for breakfast we can.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, I'll be waiting inside.
Everybody else getting up? What are you guys doing?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Getting that.
First, before I leave my room, I'd like to again walk around, make sure there's no extra notes or anything else left.
Roll
Possibly that was
roll an
missed.
investigation.
11 plus. Where is it? Oh,
Intelligence.
a 10.
Okay. I mean, you're like throwing the blankets up, throwing the pillows around, dumping. Looks like somebody tossed the room. But you don't find anything new, anything you haven't seen already.
Okay. And I still am wearing the locket around my neck.
Yes, you are.
And I still have my note.
You still have your note.
All right. All right.
Everybody kind of makes their way down. Caesar's already down, like starting to sit at a table where you see Lordan come out of the kitchen again with the big platters and the cups, the ale. What's his name? Oh, yeah, he's not joining you, is he? So he kind of takes the flagon of goat milk, which you think is goat milk, whatever, and he takes it back to the kitchen.
Well, before he walks away, I'd like to grab his arm. Spilling the goat milk or anything, I don't care.
Sorry about that. And he pulls a nasty ass rag off, kind of starts wiping off your arm.
No, Lordan, I thought, I should say I gave you a pretty heavy bag to keep people out of the room. Why were there four? There were 4 things in the room last night.
Nobody went upstairs from this direction.
But the only way I could describe it is what we think is it was an ordered hit. Is 4
Ordered. Why?
creatures, clawed crawling.
Why would somebody want to
brains.
order a hit on? I mean, and you're a good friend of mine, and no offense, but you're not exactly involved in any matters that don't involve ale or wenches. It wasn't like a disgruntled husband, was it?
Boom, roasted.
Though these were clawed brains is the only way I can describe them.
Oh, that sounds pretty nasty. Everybody okay?
Yep, we're here. Could have been a lot worse, I think.
Well, I can imagine. Yeah, I can tell you, nobody went up from this. I mean, there is that back entrance, the back stairway that you guys have used before. Tell you what, I can lock that back entrance, and the only way in is here through the tavern. Then you guys run the risk of getting locked out, though.
Maybe we investigate and see if that's where they came from.
That would not be an issue.
I don't know. I think a proprietor that is housing the hefty bill of the Blackwell tab may want to keep, take better care of its Blackwell associates. Second, let's make sure this doesn't happen again, Lordan.
I'll see what I can do and do my best.
You're a Blackwell. You act like this is the first hit on your life.
Not many times it happens in a trusted establishment. Shouldn't. Anyway.
Are you saying you never got attacked in a brothel?
Nope.
I've read stories that say otherwise. The tales of your time follow you far from home, sir.
You flatter me, Twinley. Thank you. My reputation precedes me. That is the truth.
It does. That is why I admire you.
Tavern's starting to fill up. A younger elf dressed in robes. Looks out of place in a tavern. Comes in, looks around, walks up to the bar, whispers something to Lordan behind the bar. And, you see him having a little conversation back and forth. And he nods his head. You could visually see this. And he points over at Fred, sitting there at the table. So this elf comes over. I'm very sorry to interrupt. It's Cinder Soul. This is from my mistress. Hands you a note.
Lots of notes this session.
It's very crisp parchment, folded very neatly with the wax seal of the, which most of you would know, with a wax seal of the Arcanum Concordia sealing it. As you are enjoying a hearty breakfast at the Gilded Hearth.
I'd like to watch this elf lady who knows Torin's last name very well, very closely.
And she kind of, very elegantly hands it to him, tucks her hands back in her sleeves, and does a bow and turns and leaves.
This is from Lady Seraphina. She's the Archmage at the Xenospire, one of the Archmages.
Oh.
We told you me and Drum went to go visit her the other day, and we were turned around because they were on lockdown. She will not see me, I guess. Everything that's going on, she must hold the law and tells me to tread and walk carefully. So I will.
She found you very easily.
She did. I will fold the letter back up. I don't want to put it in my bag.
Okay.
Wait. What did it say? I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were reading it there.
I was just a brief summary for you guys. She was warning me basically to be careful and that she won't see me, and if anything changes, maybe then I could see her once more.
Okay.
Fred, you are very much a spider. You are a rose caught in a spider's web.
What do you mean?
What?
I think he's hitting on you.
I'm not into that, but
I don't know what it means either. I read it once. I was seeing if anybody else knew what that meant.
would that click for me at all? Anything?
No.
No.
You've heard Dorian say it.
Yeah.
A few you heard it. You heard something like that in the Moonlit Bazaar the first night that you guys went.
Yeah.
And you've heard him mention it when he opened that little package with the locket.
Yep.
And so it really, you've only ever heard it from him.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but
Nobody knows what that means.
no.
Would the same go from like all of us?
Yeah, you have all heard him.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
No, nothing.
this town is. I don't know what value it continues to hold for us. Although I don't know where we would go or what we need to do. But Jasper, I would. Maybe you could bring some of us to back to Draven and Sons to see Balric.
Do that? Yes.
What
Stop by
do we
the,
hope to find there?
The Corin, maybe?
He works at he's the Beth Smith and Elarion. He works in the Forge Quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But we could see what any sort of preparations we could get before we go somewhere. I don't know where we're gonna go, but I think we need to leave town.
I would agree.
To the table. Where would we go? We haven't really found anything to be able to lead us in any direction.
This is just me talking, but maybe the Riftlins.
Where?
In hopes of good or bad news, because we've heard the two different coins of that now, two different sides of that coin.
That's the exciting part. We don't know what will happen. We go in blind and we just wing it, man. It'll be fine. Well, I was also wondering if there's a way for us to make any coin before we leave town, because I would like to upgrade some gear later.
We are under an order to make coin from Lady Marcrest. She gave us gold and then said come back with more information on the incursions and we'll get more. But I think she's the one that sent me the letter. And then I think we investigated these incursions too well.
I would agree. I do not think that he is one we can trust.
I would also agree with that.
Is there any way we can investigate her or sneak into her office?
I also don't think we should fuck with her either. Just leave it be. Come back later if we have to, but...
She's been the one sending out this stuff after us, then. She's definitely a powerful person that we should be wary of.
My thought that that's what's happening, but I have no backing. I don't know. All I know is, we were talking to her, and once we found out that, we kind of bumped into some people at the Molten Cup, and I talked to Althea Gray. That was that night that I got that letter. It said, walk away, or ... And then that was like 2 nights ago, and then last night, the Brain Beasts.
And I want to look in my monster book that I have. Can I find them? Or a picture or description that would fit them?
Yep.
I'd like to do that while we're sitting down talking.
Gotcha. Okay.
As he scrolls through his book, which I assume is in alphabetical order, as he's looking for brain beasts, does he happen to scroll past a Balrog?
Well, as he's just kind of flipping through the pages, sure, he'd come across a Balrog.
I'm gonna, as soon as he flips to that page, I fought one of those once.
Not again.
And I'm gonna point at it. What's the next page? Is it something else?
A bee.
Like a really like a bee, bumblebee.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I point at that. This?
No, the big one. That one.
You fought the Balrog.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
I bet
Just
you
a
will.
Balrog. Just a big deal.
It's a
Far
big.
worse things than that.
It's a big. Look at the picture. It's a big winged demon.
I'll turn it, or I'll read the description of it and tell him.
Okay. I'm trying to find it for you. One that I can just send you a link.
Is he like worse than Orpheus?
Worse than who?
What was his name? Orcus?
Orcus.
Orcus
Orpheus is from Baldur's Gate.
is a god. Not a good one, but he's a god.
Balrog, a god.
Anyway, well, it's an unholy demon creature. Yep.
Known as the Demon of Might.
That's why I'm so strong.
Is that a fire whip they carry?
Yes, it is.
Impressive creature you fought.
You
I have
see,
never seen-
Torin's just kind of flipping through, like he's looking at the pictures. It's not under Brain Beast. He just keeps going and keeps flipping through his book as you guys are talking.
This sounds right, I think. An intellect devourer. This sounds like it. This is it. It has claws, and it did feel like it was trying to do something with my mind when it attacked. So that does make sense.
That's why it went after me. For all of my intellect.
I must have. Yeah.
The smartest one of all of us. Oh my god.
You joke, Blackwell.
Ugh. It's gonna be a good day. So what say you, Jasper? Should we go to, unless you know of another store,
No?
go see Draven and Sons?
Let's go. And I'll lead him.
Okay. You guys kind of get up and Lordan just puts it all on the Blackwell tab like he always does. As you guys just for no particular reason, each of you roll me a D8.
No reason.
8.
Okay, Jasper got an 8.
4.
Theo got a 4.
7.
7 for Torin.
I also got a 7.
Roll again.
I also got an 8.
Roll again.
3.
All right.
3. Damn it.
3 for Lionel.
5. Locking in my number.
5 for Dorian.
Is 2 taken?
2.
Is this dance
Okay.
takes 2 to
Perfect.
tango?
That'll work. Actually, we could have done a 6 because there's only 6 of you, but that's all right. Okay. Make your way kind of through town. And again, Torin's hood up, No identifying
Freddy.
symbols,
my new
sigil.
cloak.
You see Torin whoosh, put on a fancy new cloak, can clasp it around his neck.
It is a finely made raincoat in deep burnt orange, with faint canvas, rugged sheen, lined with soft charcoal, wool, and it just kind of covers the whole body. Got a little rope around it, and I clasp it up around the neck. Put that on, trying to conceal everything that was like people would know me before.
Big, nice, big, heavy hood over his head too.
Where'd you get that?
For disease of Sir Drum.
Oh, was that in the your postcard?
Mhm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Very nice.
Should have been green though.
Why is that?
With leaves.
No, because Drom's green. Was his favorite color orange?
Oh, I do not know.
You don't know what his favorite color was?
He didn't talk about things like that very often.
Oh,
Did he pass?
No,
Do we think he passed?
I hope not. I have my hopes up still. He said in the letter to me that he will return.
Maybe not as Drum though.
Would be. Yeah.
He will be Mokrashi.
As you guys are having this conversation, you are walking through town, making your way to the Forge Ward again, which you've spent some time in.
We got a new member of the group.
Thug 1 joined us.
Yo, someone hit him real quick.
Wait, hold up.
All right, ready and attack.
Oh, no, sorry. I can delete him here.
Thought I smelled trash.
that's just Drom.
There. Yeah, Drom's not there either. Okay. So you guys have made your way back to the Forge Ward, where you've spent some time before. This is where all the armories, the scrap yard, and where Jasper's have been hanging out, the Smelting Yards, Guild of Metalwrights is here, and the Molten Cup is here. So you've spent actually quite a bit of time here in the Forge Quarter.
We're going to Draven.
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay.
Thank you, Jasper.
Yep.
Make your way into Draven and Sons again, which you visited a handful of days ago. The current smith there, the Bowrick Draven, grizzled but a skilled artist. He's again broad-shouldered, big barrel chest. He's kind of got grayish hair, tall is messy and sweaty from the heat of the forge. Tanned and weathered skin. He's got a big, heavy leather apron on, gloves, and you can kind of hear him in the back corner of the shop. Bang, bang, bang. You guys open the door and little ding, 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 and little bells dingle. Bang. And you hear footsteps as he's coming up and taking his goggles off. He's got like the raccoon eye thing. His face is all black and soot. Eyes are nice and clean from the goggles. Taking his gloves off. Wow. Why don't you just, holy smokes, I might be able to close early today. What can I do for you guys?
I think he's frozen. Oh,
He's back.
he's back.
Oh, no, he moved. He moved.
Am I back? Okay.
You're here.
Okay. We were in here before. I don't know if you, Dorian Blackwell. I'm sure you remember me.
Right, go. Sure. What can I do for you, Mr. Blackwell?
Well, I'm still looking for a plate, but you're probably going to tell me that's more coin than I have on me.
I got a couple options on the wall. So the new ones New ones on the wall here at 1,500 gold pieces. But I guarantee they're the best in the kingdom.
Okay.
If that's, a little out of your price, I might have something, used in the back. I can't vouch for its stability. I can't vouch for its integrity. But, I've done the best I can with them.
How much for the used ones?
Used, hold on a second. He kind of goes in the back and he comes out, sets 2 on the counter. 1 is just totally beat to shit. It's dented. There's holes in it from who knows what. This one, I'd have to do some work on it first, but I could let that one go for 500. No guarantee it's gonna offer you any protection. This one,
don't want
this
that one.
This one doesn't have any holes in it, but it's got some dents. It's all marked and I mean it's been through hella battle. This one, it's a little better shape. I could bang out some of those dings and dents for you. 8.
I want to point to him, point to Dorian, and don't do it. You can reply to this message.
Don't do it. What about those ones?
I'm sorry, what? What about which ones? The ones on the wall?
Yeah, you said 1,500 for those?
15. Yeah, 15. Those I will stand behind.
Ugh.
That's
Hey,
my personal guarantee. You die or you get run through wearing one of those. I'll give you a brand new one.
Well, if he dies, I will get a new one.
If he dies.
He kind of chuckles at that.
What is going on over here? Torin, I believe Drum asked you to give me all your money. Can I have your money?
I don't believe that's what the letter said. You may need to work on your spelling again, but...
Okay, I will reread it. It says, the Cinder Souls will give you anything gold. Just ask. Can I have your gold?
No.
That's what Drom said to do. All right. Well, for 500 for one with holes in it, that seems like a waste of money. And 1,500 is a bit above my price range at the moment, so I fear this was another wasted trip. Is there anyone in town that sells maybe, not as great quality as you, but still decent?
Who's your competitor?
Oh, you check up and down Armorer's Alley. You're not going to get better than here at Draven and Sons.
I'll get
But
better
you
on
get
the
some-
cost,
you
though.
You get some armor, some other
How much
places.
do you-
Sure.
How much do you have, Dorian?
Not enough.
Even
How much do you have?
Even for the 800?
No, I could buy the holy one.
How much do you need for the 800?
300.
I've only got 150.
Yes. All right.
Anybody else have any more?
Would the fighting pits serve us well again to make some money before we leave town?
Oh.
Dorian, you did well there last time.
I did do well.
Perhaps this time.
I don't know if we want to
Are we still?
risk advertising ourselves that much.
Are we still in the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still in the shop.
Okay.
I have Theo fight instead. He wanted a chance to fight last time. Nobody knows his name.
In the pit. Or the fighting pit.
Mm-hmm.
In the pit. I'm down. I would love to fight. Put me in.
We walk outside. I do not think there is need for fighting.
If we want to be able to purchase things, I mean, we need coin.
Hey, I've
Jasper's gonna steal it.
I've made some bets in the fight. Never fought myself. Gotta protect my my living here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I placed a few bets in the fighting bits.
That's an idea. I don't know.
I don't think we were talking to you about the fighting pits. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Hey, if you want the highest quality armor in Elarion, this is where I get it.
I would like a fair price, but you like to scam the lords of the land. So thanks. I'll be sure to let everybody know.
You do that.
All right. Thanks for nothing. All right, I'll walk out with Jasper.
Yep. DM question.
The fight.
Can I
DM
use,
question.
Technically, I'm supposed to do it at the beginning of the day, once my long rest ends. Can
Okay.
I put an infusion on something right now?
How long does it take?
It's instant. It just is supposed to happen at the end of my long rest.
Which would be morning, technically. Role play it.
Dorian, I know this is going to seem insane, but do you have a rock on you?
A rock?
Yes.
I don't carry rocks.
Anything mundane maybe you don't need?
I guess I don't know what you mean. Like jewelry?
Could be. Just needs to be non-magical.
Well, I do have this necklace with a locket on it,
Oh,
but it is while not magical,
No.
means a lot to me.
No, you keep that. And I'm just gonna look on the ground for a rock.
Pretty easy to find.
And I'll walk up to Dorian, kind of look at him and kind of measure out his proportions on the top of his body with my hands, and yes, pick up the rock, blow on it, and I'm holding plate armor now.
Wow.
Artificer
That was
infusion.
very...
Damn.
I'm gonna hand him plate armor.
That was very magical.
How many you got going now?
3 of
Two?
3.
3?
Yeah. Level
Okay.
3, I get 3.
Okay. I thought
then-
you only had 2 going.
It's 2, 3, 3. Yeah, I only have 2 right now.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Now it's to 3.
Okay.
My gun, his hammer, the armor.
That's right. I forgot your
Yep, infinite ammo gun.
yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Feel so honored. You've helped me so much, Jasper.
Yes,
But I knew when I saw your friend on your shoulder that I had found the right place.
and it literally is just plate armor. No like weird buffs or anything like that. You just have plate armor now. You still get disadvantage and all that for sneaking.
Yep. Disadvantage on stealth, but I believe it gives you an 18.
Yeah, I had chainmail. All right.
The Artificer Infusion is I can imbue an object and I can replicate any magical object of my choice from a given table, which is smoldering armor, which can be any type of armor.
Ooh, I will take the next hour or however long it takes to put it on.
Isn't donning armor 15?
It depends on the armor, but we're not in combat or anything
It could be.
yet.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And then until I'm butt naked.
I would like to
You
go
just
see
see
Corin.
You see Dorian standing up. He's putting this
Yeah,
on. You guys kind of helping him buckle and fasten everything together, putting his cloak back on it, everything, and you kind of move around. It feels pretty good. And now you got a big old thing of chain mail armor just
Going and selling
laying
it
there.
to him.
Nah, screw that guy. We don't like that guy. It's
Wait. Infinite money glitch. Hear me out. We just stay here, and I drop it, or I sell it to him. He stops paying attention. We drop it. We come back the next day. Fucking genius.
I like it.
That's the most I've heard you talk ever, Jasper. I do like the idea.
I like it. Let's stay here for a year.
Yes, the chainmail does weigh 55 pounds. I don't know if I want to just put that in.
Put it.
What happened? Is there any way this armor could disappear?
I have a spot for it.
Oh, you're gonna hold my chain for me?
Bag.
He's gonna just shove. He's got this little pouch, kind of on his belt. And he just shoves the whole thing of chainmail into it.
That's a cool bag.
Yes,
Where'd you get that bag?
I made
You
it
made that bag?
by myself. Yes.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Not an infusion. I can just make the item. It just takes me a while with the resources.
Yes, got to have the right resources.
Actually,
Actually, it is not part of the rules as written. My dungeon master said it was okay.
okay, well, I don't know where we're going, but I think we need to leave town. I'm done here.
I would like to go see Corin for just a moment. Let him know.
Okay.
You guys, and again, the Smelting Yards is really just kind of down the street, a little bit, kind of at the end of Armor's Alley. You guys have been here before. It's got the raw ore stockpiles, the slag byproduct disposal, alloy mixing area, sorting ground, refining pools, and cooling tanks, and the shipping docks are right here. He's kind of on the river as well, where you have met before. This thick, braided, bearded dwarf. He's got metal rings that jingle in his beard, broad shoulders, stocky frame, years of labor, just a real thick, strong, burly, old dwarf that, again, you guys have met before.
Has Corin met Belle?
Has he?
Well, okay.
Because you were staying, you frequented this area quite often. You befriended Corin.
No,
He was helping you out.
no, he hasn't.
Did you ever reveal?
Nope.
Okay.
Corin, and I do like the bro shake.
Yeah, he kind of, there's that kind of little shack that's
Yeah.
kind of there in the middle, because it's a junkyard, a well organized metal junkyard basically. He comes out, wiping his hands off, they're all dirty and greasy. Jasper, my friend, it's been a while now. Just the bro. Yes, good to see you, lad, and your friends here with you.
Good to see you too. And I would like, as we kind of separate from our bro shake, I'll pull my walking stick. I guess I'll just like pick it up and put it on the counter, give that a little twist.
Into the rifle.
Yeah, into the rifle, and
Okay. Yep.
take a look as always.
All right. Yeah, just give me a moment.
Yep.
And he gets a pair of glasses that he puts on kind of low on his nose. You've seen a little action, has it?
It has, but I think made a modification since you've seen it last.
Well, what is this little over here? I don't know what it does.
We step outside back for a moment.
Oh, sure.
And I'll pick up my rifle, go out back with him, and I'll shoot once in the sky, kind of just up and away. A watch. I don't move my hands, no reload.
Still, it's a majestic thing to see, isn't it?
And I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that laddie, that's incredible. You don't have to put the powder in. And pack it down, and then put the projectile down the barrel and squeeze it off and do it all over again anymore.
Not anymore. It is wonderful.
And how'd you come up with that idea? I'd be willing to put my gold down. That is one of a kind in all Elarion.
I hope it is. I
tell you lads are you're in. I don't know if you know it or not. You're in the presence of a genius over here.
Oh, you're too kind.
See, I know this guy's wrong, right? Because we already established I was the smartest one.
And I'm sorry, your name again?
It's Dorian Blackwell. You probably know who I am.
The Blackwells. Of course.
Yeah.
Known for their brains, they are.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. All right. Is that all you need, laddie? Just need a good clean it up?
One of my sheets won't open. Give me a second. I have another question I want to ask, but I don't know why it's not opening.
He's got his glasses on, and he put a couple of jars up on the counter of different oils and greases, and you see him just kind of, he takes things apart, and he's cleaning them right there on this work table that he's got outside next to this little shack building, and just clicking things back together. And you're gonna have to help me with this one, laddie. I'm not sure how this new pieces and parts you put on here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they go.
Oh, that's all right. And I'll walk over, and kind of out of my forearm will pop my tools that I use. Close out.
Well, that's helpful. And he kind of with you, the two of you together, so because he's very interested in how it works.
Yeah.
So he's kind of watching and learning too as you. So it's cleaned, it is oiled, and yeah.
Hold on. How do I? Boop, 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 boop.
Oh.
Would he know?
Okay.
Kara or Jay, the two other people from my backstory. Jay was the artificer. Kara was the wizard. No,
because you came here. You came here on your own.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't know if because I was going to ask questions if he knew them. If he didn't, then. Cool. I just fucked with your whole recording. There's going to be a shit ton of server deafen pop-ups.
Oh, that's okay. I do it all the time.
Well, you're not the one recording cameras on the same screen.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine.
I know. Okay.
It's fine. I can clip that little section out.
Do you add any scraps, anything like that for me, or and slow?
Is anything specific you're looking for, laddie?
No, just bits and baubles.
Bits and baubles. I did a new pile of scrap came in over here. I haven't had time to go through it, but you fellas are more than welcome. See if there's anything in there you might like.
I'll set 10 gold on the counter and just start rummaging through it.
Oh, laddie, that is way too much.
No, Keith,
No.
Yes, I insist.
No, it's far too much,
No.
Jasper.
No.
It's not necessary. You're a good lad.
I think it is.
I think you're like my weird mechanical son.
Well, I appreciate that, but it is also because I am going away for some time. I think we are about to adventure. And I wanted to say my
it's
goodbyes.
probably none of my business, but I hope it's not dangerous. I'm kind of fond of you, lad.
That's why the 10 gold is there. And overnight, I would have liked to kind of write a note.
Okay.
Just laying out my life as I know it so far, and kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Kind of hand that to
as
him
he's-
as well. And
Okay. And Jasper's kind of rifling through this pile of metal and things. I mean, there's things you guys recognize. There's household items and cups and forks and knives and, it's metal wares and things like that. But as he's going there, why don't all of you just roll me each a perception?
motherfucker.
Oops.
Did we lose Lionel or is he sleeping?
Quinn.
I perceive a 15.
Bro, the lot.
He was sleeping. He was sleeping.
13.
13?
19.
19?
23.
Oh, I had a
23.
What is it that we're rolling?
Perception.
Perception. That would be 23.
Okay. So Jasper is rifling through all this stuff, and you guys are just kind of watching and looking. Lionel, the 23. There's something that kind of catches, just a real quick catches your eye. Hey, wait a minute there, and you pick up this old. I mean, it's old. It's tarnished and old. Looks like it was maybe part of an old a display, like a plate or a metal vase type of thing. It's just it's a splinter of it, but it has a symbol on it. And you kind of pull it out and brush it off. As Jasper, you're still tinkering through your pile.
And I'm like
Anything
picking up
specific?
half of it. I'm just like,
Okay.
any
Just
decent metal piece I'll put into my little
Okay.
bag.
Would I also notice that then with Lionel? Because I rolled a 23 as well.
No,
you
get fucked.
You saw it, but it didn't stand out to you.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It,
fine.
you'd-
Okay.
Nothing triggered in your mind
Gotcha.
that
Gotcha. Just some random thing in the store. Gotcha.
And how much is this?
It was just a broken piece of metal in this big giant pile that
And I
had
picked it
that.
up?
Yeah, you
Okay.
picked it up.
Okay.
What was that?
Sorry. What?
What was that? You picked up?
It's that same sigil again. From
Of that old house?
the Great Lost Family. Well, actually, no. It is not the same. It's close. Let me see.
Lumenvale. Right?
No, that's where I'm from.
Oh, that's where you're from.
Yeah. The house is Valor, Vaelore.
There it is, yeah.
But I don't think this is the same.
What did this one look like?
This one, so I'll describe it to you. So on the back, it is kind of like a spider web.
What?
Yeah, so the backing of the sigil is a spider web with a full moon, but inside the moon is a fiery sun, and it's half of it is fiery, the other half is more dormant. And then on the bottom of the moon is a drip of blood, like a tear of blood. I'll send it. I'll put it in chat.
And that's the one you just found, or that's House Valor?
That's the one I just found.
It's got a spider on
similar. It's similar to House Valor, but
what is House Valor's?
It's got so House Valor's is. Sorry, I gotta go back. So the House Valor is a sigil of a sun with a single crescent moon. And oh yeah, that seems almost similar, but because the House Valor one is a sigil of a sun with a single crescent moon and a crimson tear beneath, which
the House Valor is everything but the spider web.
Correct. And I don't really know what the little star is there on the side as well. From the picture that I have, at least the description I have for the other one, there are a few, so the spider web and the star are the differences, I would say. And you said this is on it looked to be from a vase.
Roll me another investigation, Lionel.
Okay. 22.
22. Okay. So it seems to be on a broken, flat piece of metal.
Oh, you said investigation, not perception. Sorry
yes,
about that.
investigation.
That's not a 22. That'll be 19.
Okay. A flat piece of metal.
Okay.
Wouldn't be from armor, because that would all be rounded. So a flat piece of metal. Probably from maybe something decorative. The metal itself looks ancient.
Like worn.
Yeah, it's just very old. The symbol itself, relatively new. You can tell the relief, the engraving, everything. It's the symbol itself was recently
engraved on there.
Engraved, sure, yeah.
Would I notice what they have?
What are you looking for?
What they picked up. Would I notice that they picked something up and are looking at it?
Oh, he grabbed, you're shuffling through, you see he's picked up a piece of metal and they're talking about it, but you're kind of in the middle of something.
If you have questions, just ask him.
Hey, where'd you find this?
All right.
Where'd all this come from?
It's all over Elarion. All the scrap from all over Elarion ends up here. What we can reuse, we reuse. What we cannot reuse, let's just say it goes away.
I'm gonna take it. I take it over to him. Do you know where this Have you ever seen this symbol before?
The symbol, I'm sorry. I can't say that I have. Is it, what is it?
It is a old house sigil that
all right. I could
learning about.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that. It's got the sun in there, so it's kind of cheery. Then, but it's got the spider in the blood, so it's not. I don't think I like it very much.
Yes, I agree.
It's almost like a spider weaving a web around a rose.
Does he see a rose on that? I not see a rose.
I don't see one either.
Do you see I see a sun, and I think that over there, I think that's a moon. There's a wee drop of blood there on the bottom. Let me. And he like. No, that's part of it. Not coming off. But
it looks fairly fresh, wouldn't you say?
Well, let me see here for a moment. He puts a little big, thick monocle in the one eye, and he's looking at it. Oh yeah, that the metal itself is quite old. But yeah, that engraving right there, that's pretty recent. It is. I don't know why it was somebody get. Oh, it's more than days. It's definitely more than days, but it's not nearly as old as the metal itself. I know what someone getting rid of something like that. It's something, fairly new.
Well, if you run across any more of these items that look like this, please set them aside for me.
A web around a rose, right? That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Blackwell.
Yes.
But if anybody comes in with this sigil bearing it, or even asks about it,
I not get much nobility over here. It's,
I don't think these people with this sigil are looking for more of a spotlight. I would say that they are working under the shadows.
If you're over here in the Smelting Yards, you're not looking for a spotlight, laddie.
I agree. But if you see anything, just let me know.
And you are?
I am Lionel Laurier. We've met before. I'm friends with Jasper.
My friend of Jasper, all right. Any friend of Jasper here is a friend of mine.
Oh.
I hate to see you go, laddie. You're a good friend.
I will be back.
Hey, I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes. Of course.
All right. You guys.
All right. Lionel, I believe I actually owe you. Let's just say what I said to you yesterday. I think we may actually be looking for the same people.
Oh. Maybe the cards are still unturned, I would say.
Yes, we just need to find I think I'm looking for the rose weaved inside.
This family definitely could, because you said you never knew who took your lady.
I believed she dead. Before a few days ago when I got that vision in the moonlit bazaar.
And why did you believe she was dead? Just from her disappearance?
Yes, she was She was kidnapped at the tournament of Valthorn.
And is she highborn as well?
She is Celeste Devereaux of the family.
House Devereaux.
Yep, thank you, Fam Devereaux.
From the north.
Yes, the Frost March Vale.
I've read much about them. A great family.
Yes, her older brother, Wolfric, who I refer to as Wolf, was a very dear friend of mine. I consider him a brother.
A great fighter, that man.
That he is. We spent much of our youth together, training in the yard.
But yes, I see that possibly this family could be causing problems for more than one of us. Because if you believe that she to be dead, the artifact that I am looking for could be the thing that's keeping her alive.
Oh. What are you looking for? I don't know of any artifact that does that.
The Eternal Accord, it has many...
The Eternal Accord.
Many, it's a book.
Yeah, I thought that was a book. How does a book... Oh, the Eternal Accord.
Holds many secrets that are to be unveiled. And that is
know.
why I believe that this family is hoarding these secrets.
Tell me more about this Eternal Accord.
We've talked about it before. I don't know too much about it because I have not ever seen a physical copy. But now from speaking with the merchant in the Moonlit Bazaar, he has stated to me, and so has the other woman working in the bazaar, that this family now owns 2 of the 3 copies. So it seems that they have figured out whatever this Eternal Accord has to offer and does not want it being shared with other people.
Is that all you know?
Yes, as of right now. I know that it is the key to my personal goals. At least one of the keys.
I understand. But it is strange that the sigil keeps popping up.
Then this time with the spider.
I feel as I feel as we are being watched.
I would not disagree.
I think we're definitely being watched.
For a family that is supposed long gone before I even became of this world. And I am 257 years old, my friends. That is a great worrisome part of this endeavor, I would say.
Well, what do we do?
I say we keep pressing on, but just everybody be on the lookout for this particular sigil. If you see anybody or any suspicious activity, just keep the group informed, because I fear that this family is much more dangerous than we are expecting.
What
Being
if we
around
set up?
this long.
What if we set up a trap? See if someone is tailing us.
I don't know. I feel that they are smarter than that.
Potentially. But you never know. Know thy enemy.
Always try.
Because thy enemy could be dumb. That's a good thing to know.
It's just weird to me that it seems that they want me to discover them. Because why would the Silent Merchant have their sigil if they did not want to be found? Because it's the long lost sigil. It's not something that accidentally slips into the Silent Merchant's hands.
Well, why would someone had to have been in contact with Celeste to get the locket, then put it back in my pocket with the picture?
That is also another reason as why I feel that these people work in the shadows.
Where do we go? I'm confused.
I do not know. I've tried the Arcanium and I've the Hall of Annals and tried to read up on this family, and to no avail. They're too old. There's no history or any sort of knowledge on them, at least in this city, that I know of. And nobody can remember them because it was so long ago. But I say we press on and just stay vigilant.
Where did they exist long ago?
All I know is that they were one of the great families, so what you would consider people of the Verdant Expanse today. They were one of the great families before basically the reckoning. And like I said, unfortunately, there's not much about them. Any of the books that I have read.
They survived the Sundering?
I do not know. From what I know, they are extremely old. They're right here on the first page.
I did not know that there were others that survived the Sundering.
So are you guys having this discussion right there in the smelting yard, or are you guys walking?
I think walking.
Okay. So you guys are walking any destination, just kind of walking aimlessly?
Definitely staying around, like in the smelting yards, I guess.
Okay, in the Forge Quarter area?
Yeah, I'm basically doing like a farewell tour.
Okay. Stopping anywhere else?
No, just looking around, unless anybody else wants to meander about.
No.
I will say, and it's come to my attention that there are mountains named after these people.
Oh, really?
The towering mountains of Valor's Crown.
Oh, really?
Yes, right on our syllabus.
First page. First page.
Yep.
I am quite a moron.
Page 1 of
You know
the
what?
syllabus.
But it's even funnier. Look, I literally have it highlighted.
Nice. And then on the second page, the Hotlands. They became the Riftlands.
The mighty Valor Crown was
Riftland.
struck down, its peaks shattered into the jagged heights, now known as the Shattered Peaks.
Well, we might have answers there then. I'm sorry, Rob, that it took me this long.
All the clues are there.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, it was literally on the first page. It's pretty stupid of me not even seeing it. But yes, possibly within the Riftlands there is more knowledge about this great family.
Shattered Peaks, if I think of where we need to go, are not as far north as the Riftlands.
Yes, they are on the way, aren't they?
They are, yes. Right by Dreadmere. We could stop in Dreadmere. I could find us secure lodging, and we would do well in Dreadmere.
I don't
What
think
say
it's
everybody else?
safe here anymore. For us, unfortunately.
I think we have drained as much usefulness out of this city as we can as of right now.
Seems that way.
I would agree.
Possibly on
Theo.
travels we might meet Twinley's friend.
Yes.
Theo, it's you guys have walked over, you visited places, you've been walking around. It's mid-afternoon now, as you're kind of walking around the forge quarter. You can hear the pound blacksmiths' hammers and people trading, buying and selling all across the cobblestone streets that kind of wind through this little area. Warm breeze kind of carries the scent of grime and soot and heat from the forges. As you're kind of weaving through, and some of these areas are actually pretty crowded. I mean, there's armor shops and weapons shops and metalwork shops all through here, so it can get a little bit crowded at times. Theo, a boy, no more than 10, 11 years old, dirt smudged, dirty clothes, barefoot, kind of, he bumps into you. Not hard, just kind of enough to draw your attention. He's, I'm sorry, sir. Wasn't looking where I was walking. And he sticks something into your hand and then runs off, disappears into the crowd.
I'm a little surprised. I thought the kid was about to pickpocket me, but then I am glad he didn't. And so I bring the note up to my face so I can see it and start reading it.
I didn't say it was a note, did I?
Wait.
It's a note. It's a small piece. It's a small piece of crumbled parchment that he just kind of shoves into your hand. And roll me a D10, Theo.
My bag. I'm gonna roll it on D20.
That's fine.
I rolled a 6.
The kid lifted 6 gold pieces off you.
Bastard.
Oh,
I knew it was too good to be true.
Mark those off your sheet.
Let me see. Damn. Okay. We're all together still, right?
Yeah.
Guys, I was just handed this note by some weird frolicking teenager. Here's what it says. Watching me. Can no longer trust even my own staff. Please meet me at the King's Respite at sundown. Bring no one you do not trust with your life. There will be coin and more if you can keep me alive. Signed, I am.
I am.
Letter I, letter M. I'm gonna check my backstory, make sure I know.
It's more than likely a Solde Marcrest.
No, that's an E. Right?
Is a Solde E?
What's an I?
Did I?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, Marcrest gave me
It might be Lady Marcrest.
Hey, am I the one getting this?
It is an I.
Can we trust?
At least that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Let me pull it up.
And I will say that I have a little bit more information on.
It's been holding out on us.
No, I've told you about it before.
Yeah, this is the I am is no one I would recognize from my past, right? I just checked. Yeah, I don't think this is anyone I know personally. So this might be Marcrest. But why me? Why did this kid give it to me?
Did he told us?
You happen to be standing on the edge.
Just the first one.
You were just the first one that the kid could bump into.
He mentioned the note to us, correct?
Yeah, he just read it to you.
Okay, can I do like a insight or
Is it cool if I
to see if I know if it's Lady Marcrest?
There's really no roll. Yeah, there's really no roll for that. It's
Boop, boop.
just so you guys have a text reference?
From what I have seen on her,
Respite.
she is not one to. She's not one to agree with the grievances that are happening within the rivers. I think our tunnel vision was set on her just because she was the first one that we. But I believe that note could be from her, but we do not know.
What is King's Respite? Is that a place I know?
Let's see.
Twinley, you've grown up around here. You know that the King's Respite was a renowned and highly regarded establishment nestled along the banks of the Elarion River in Eldemir's Riverside district, a luxurious riverside retreat of rest and relaxation, catering to the wealthy, the influential, and those seeking refuge from the chaos of the bustling city.
I see.
With its tranquil atmosphere, sweeping views of the river, and top-tier services, the River King's Respite offers guests not only a peaceful sanctuary, but an experience rooted in Eldenmir's deep connection to the water.
Is that by the jetty?
It is in the Riverside district.
Right by the. If you think about it from the note, it explains that this person is heavy on coin, and we know that Lady Marcrest is... She's not skimping. She is quite pimping.
I would imagine so. If she wants us to meet her at King's Respite, the rich person's panic room of vacation spots.
This makes me nervous.
Are we...
My nerves are made of steel. I am anything but nervous here. Here's the plan, fellas. Hear me out. I go in alone. I assassinate her.
Wait a minute. I think you're getting the wrong idea here, buddy.
I joke.
I'm joking.
I'm just joking. But I think we should meet her there tonight. I'm assuming she wants us all there, since she employed us all.
But we don't trust her, do we?
Oh,
Do not. Way to find out.
In all reality, she has not given us a reason not to trust her. Because if you think about it...
us.
Well, for good reason. I was quite a dick, to be honest. Throwing her good name in the dirt, as she says. and I can see it from her point of view, where if I've worked on my name coming up from nothing, and a high little pretty elf comes and just throws it in the dirt, I would not be happy.
Yeah.
So I say we give her a chance, because if you think about it, she knows much more than she was telling us. But that possibly could have been because she was being watched, as she states in the note. If that's her. But from reference, I don't know any other initials that is I-M. That would make sense. But who knows? I say we trek on.
What if this is a trap? We know Rob loves his traps. Not to fourth dimension.
I say we send in Theo.
What if these are the people that are following us, and they know that we've been speaking with her? No, I ain't going first. Okay, wait.
You said you weren't afraid, though, I thought.
Yes.
Actually, let me go first.
And if they take you, I can ask them, where's Theo?
Where are they?
Where's Oracle?
I say let's do it. And I will
Is it been later to the day, or is it still earlier in the morning, midday now?
It's late afternoon.
Okay.
You guys are kind of wandering through the Forge Quarter.
I don't think it would hurt us any to gain some more coin before we go on our journey. That could be beneficial to us. We just maybe are on guard the whole way. If it is Lady Marcrest, we don't know what her intent is, other than what the note says. But she could be lying. So
Could be.
There's no way for us to know.
no, I agree, and I think that's why maybe we go cautiously.
Oh, a couple of us hang back with longer range weapons, and they snipe her in the head in case she does something out of pocket. Spitballing here, but I think it's a great idea.
We will have a whole
Somebody
city after us.
to calm this guy down.
Yeah.
I am a monster slayer. If this lady is a monster, I'm slaying
Not
her.
a monster.
We don't know yet.
If she does turn out to be a monster, then I believe you have no right to do so. But
Damn right.
until then, I don't think you have any reason to be this hostile towards her.
How many hit points do you have there, Theo?
35.
I could put you to sleep. I just gotta roll well.
Really? I could reach you before you touch me, though.
I don't have to touch you.
Please don't touch me.
Is that that location on the other side of town?
It's actually, you're really not all that far, because here, I mean, the smelting yard is kind of is on the river. That's how they transport everything. And so the Riverside docks are kind of technically sort of next door, because the Riverside docks, you've been there before. That's where you harassed the shipping person, where Lionel asked for her books and called her a crook. And that's where all the goods in, the Vandalay Industries is there, the imports and the exports. And that's a lot of the metals coming in and out. So you are not far from the Riverside docks at all right now.
Okay. Well, would it hurt us to arrive early then? And kind of have the area scoped out?
Yeah, because we get there before her, or them, whoever it is. We could set it.
If needed, yeah.
If needed. Or we could just hide our great wizard, cast Mind Sliver, right next. But who knows? Maybe it'll be kind.
I think we could probably get there early.
So we go now?
Yeah,
sounds
I have
right.
no other pressing matters at stake. Let's do it.
Yeah, unless we have anything else to do.
Okay.
Let's scope out the compound while we're, waiting for sundown.
You again kind of make your way back, kind of out of the forge quarter, around and into the Riverside dock area. If you remember, Eldenmere does not sit on the sea. It thrives, though, upon the banks of the Alaris River. Then the great docks buzz with constant activity. Why are you throwing shit at me? Oh.
He'll throw a butter knife back.
He just threw a Milky Way at me.
I missed.
He did. The wooden piers there on the docks themselves, crowded with barges and fishing boats and merchant vessels. Their sails catching the breeze as dock hands haul crates of goods to and from the warehouses that line the riverfront. The smell of fresh fish kind of mingles with the briny scent of the river water. And the calls of boatmen ring out as they navigate the busy waterways. And here on the River King's Wharf, that's where you find the warehouse district and the River King's Respite. Originally established over a century ago by the prosperous merchant named Thalor Valaric, a former seafarer who rose to prominence through trade along the Alaris River. His vision was to create a place where wealthy individuals could unwind and reflect, a respite from the demands of political life, business, and the ceaseless noise of the city. Inspired by the rhythm of the river and his own experience as a sailor, he designed the establishment to emulate the calm and the peace he had often found on the water. Over time, the King's Respite, the River King's Respite, has become synonymous with luxury, exclusivity, frequented by Eldenmere's nobility, influential merchants, and visiting dignitaries. So as you're making your way, through the dock area, and you're making your way back into the River King's Wharf, which is a little more upscale with more taverns and shops and that sort of thing. It is quite busy. I mean, this is the Art Vandalay. Everything's coming in and everything is going out, and you guys are looking around because you haven't spent a lot of time over here. So catching all the sights, everything, looking around through the crowd. different shops and things. Is everybody frozen?
No,
Oh,
I think we're just sitting here.
Okay.
Listening.
Yeah. So you got the fishermen and the tanners and the River King's Wharf, which is where you will find the River King's Respite.
Are we? Oh. Are we really separating, or are we all going in?
I do not think we should separate. It just feels like
most,
disaster.
maybe keep a slight distance, but just so we're not a big crowd walking in together. Maybe. But yeah, I would agree. I don't think we separate either.
I go walk over.
You see
Well,
Caesar just starts walking toward a crowd. Just walking straight away from you.
you go. Is this just? Whoa. Do we know where she's going to be? No, we don't.
No, but if it was handed to Theo or anyone in our group, it must have. They must have an idea of who they're reaching out to.
Yeah, I don't think we should separate, right? She may only find one of us rather than all of us.
I agree. I hang on and put my hand out and just go. I'm gonna try and catch up with Caesar.
He's kind of walked into this crowd and now he's standing there.
16.
Uh-oh.
No.
Wait a minute. I run away.
Should we follow him?
I didn't see where, just gone. I try to look past him and just looking around, frantically trying to find.
Caesar, what are you doing?
She was here.
Why'd you walk away?
Who was here?
My mother.
What do you mean?
Really?
She's just here.
Really?
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. Just gone.
Was your father there too?
No, I don't.
Just
I
your
don't-
mother?
Yeah, I don't think so. What is she doing here?
When did you last see her?
Oh,
Before just now. How long has it been? Are you sure it was her?
Pretty positive it was her. There's not many other brightly colored tieflings are out and about.
That's true.
I last saw her a few years ago before I started heading out and going village to village, but I don't know why she would be here or how she even knows I'm here.
Is your mother a Solde Marcrest by chance?
No. No. She
Worth an ask,
Mm-hmm.
just in case.
Huh.
Do not know your mother. I guess I don't have a living mother. I don't understand this importance.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Did you not see your mother?
What's that?
Do you not see her normally?
I haven't seen her since I haven't been back to my village in a couple of years. So no.
Oh. Where are you from?
It didn't really have a name. It
Yeah.
was just there.
It's just a bunch of villages. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm from I'm from our village. Everybody is called House of Light. It's not really a name for where I'm from. It's more of just a people.
Where would I find this on the map?
It's a good question.
You are wooded area, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be.
You would be down the wooded area south of the Verdant Expanse.
Yeah.
Next to Lumenvale. Yes. Which is where Quinn is from, but I can never remember your name. Lionel. Yep.
Okay. I am going to just kind of spend the rest of the time here, not very present, thinking and just kind of looking around.
Well, should we go inside?
Oh, we need to bring Caesar.
Like tug on his arm a little bit and just, you okay? We go inside and sit, or?
Yeah, maybe. Seemed like she was in danger.
Did she say anything to you, my friend?
It looked like she mouthed, "Help us." I couldn't hear her. She was too far away.
Well, that's not good.
And did she, when she went out of your sight, was it more she just walked away, or did it seem like she vanished?
It seems like she vanished. Somebody crossed in front of me, another freakishly tall person. And she was just gone.
Well, I say we stick together, and we can keep an eye out when we come back out.
Yeah. Keep your eyes open for a blue tiefling.
Okay.
Again.
Have you seen other colored tieflings before? Perhaps when you're sleeping, or just maybe when you're drinking and Elarion goes by and
No.
This is not your. Oh, okay. This is your first time seeing things. Okay.
Are they in the room here with you?
Yeah. Yep.
No. That is not the case here.
Okay. I had to be sure. Just checking.
You guys are standing kind of on the warehouse.
Yeah, then maybe we should go inside.
The River King's Wharf is kind of where you're all standing around. It's a crowded area.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go in. I'm ready to go in.
I think we should all go. Let's not separate.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
The River King's Respite, the building, the outside is adorned with intricate carvings of water spirits and fish and waves, crafted from driftwood and river stone. Large, wide windows framed in polished copper allow the river's light to filter in and bathe the interior in a warm golden glow. A long, graceful archway and column supports the building's terrace, giving it the appearance kind of a ship sailing into the river, as though the entire establishment is part of the current itself. You open the big double doors, and inside, spacious and airy chambers, high vaulted ceilings that evoke the feeling of being aboard an open deck. The floors are a smooth stone, interspersed with lush carpets in sea greens and blues, mimicking the hues of the river. The scent of fresh cedar wood and river herbs fill the air, combining with the gentle sounds of flowing water from the nearby fountains. An indoor stream creates an atmosphere of serenity. There's kind of a podium type thing with an young elven woman, just pristine hair, skin, robes of the same colors of the hues of the greens and the blues. Yes, she looks at you. You have an appointment?
We were told to come here.
And as you look past her, you notice you are extremely, we'll just say it nicely, underdressed for the King's Respite. I'm
not.
That is true. Although you're probably a little bit dirty. I'm sorry. You said you were here. You were told to come here.
Yes, we have a meeting here.
With one of our patrons.
Yes.
And may I ask who you are meeting?
No.
I'm sorry, sir. It'd be very difficult without knowing who you're here to see.
I don't. Hold on. I need to make sure I get you the right save. Jesus fuck. Okay, I don't have it. Hold on. Are you not giving me... I'm casting suggestion. Wisdom save. That's what it is. Wisdom.
Oh yeah,
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. 22.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I rolled really
elf.
well. I rolled really well.
You're telling me this magical motherfucker, this person in front of us is a magical motherfucker?
How do you mean magical?
Normal people have 10s across the board.
An elf.
She's not normal.
Well, that's our business.
That's do you know if your party is here already?
Don't think so. No. We came to wait.
Perhaps, sir, you could wait outside for your party to arrive.
I don't.
I'll go back outside.
Oh, Caesar.
Caesar just immediately turned.
I guess while looking at her, I'm gonna shift to Belle.
Oh my! That was.
I think you should let us sit. Please.
I'm sorry.
I want to persuade.
Sir, ma'am, sir. The King's Respite does not have a waiting area.
There are tables, no?
Then yes, a table, perhaps.
Those are for paying clients, sir.
And we would be.
Do you guys serve drink?
And do you have an appointment then, sir?
Yes, we do. We'll be waiting and paying in your establishment.
All right then. She pulls a notebook. May I get your name, sir? And what time is your appointment for?
Beatrice?
Nightfall.
Beatrice.
Sundown.
Night. Sun. She's flipping through pages. I'm sorry, sir. Are you sure your appointment is today? I do not see a Beatrice.
I do
on the
think
schedule.
so.
I do not see a Beatrice on the schedule.
But Blackwell.
Blackwell. I'm sorry, I do not see a Blackwell on the schedule either.
Well, could you, let's write it down right there. B-L-A-C.
So I'm going to turn around and then walk back to the group, and I'm going to kind of under my breath, just kind of whisper and then kind of wave my hand, and using prestigiation, I'm going to make Beatrice appear on her sheet.
Okay. Beatrice. I am so sorry, ma'am.
Yes?
I do have I must have missed it. A Beatrice on the schedule for 8 p.m. You're quite early though.
Don't think that's a problem.
And I see it is a reservation for one. There are 6.
And that's must have been something on your end.
And the one just kind of appears to have a little notch to the left.
Oh, I am so sorry, sir. It does appear to be a 6, and I see you are here for the the spa, the dining,
Platinum Suite.
the reflection lounge. Of course. My apologies. Of course.
Do you have a spirits or ale here? Because I feel as though with this mix-up, our group might be due for a round.
Quite indeed, sir, ma'am. If you'll
get it wrong again, then you will owe us another round.
We'll get this whole matter taken care of.
As you should.
If you will please follow me. She, very elegant robes as she walks very elegantly and leads you through this the first corridor. Everybody there is in very elegant robes, moving very gracefully, and you guys are clunk, clunk, clank, clunk with armor, leaving dirt, mud behind.
I'm floating.
And technically, you don't float. You don't have the ability, but you move.
If David Blaine can do it, Lionel Lordan.
Yeah.
You move very, very gracefully, though.
I'm also
almost
glowing.
He does have a little hint of a glow. It's
the skin's
sap from the tree.
On point.
It's the sap.
Yeah.
And so and everybody that you pass, gives you that, oh my look as you kind of walk past, and she leads you into the Flowing Hearth, an intimate gathering space designed for guests seeking a more personal experience. A large central hearth made of polished river stone burns with a never-ending flame, fueled by the flow of water below. Comfortable seating around the hearth, small discreet tables are available for private dinings or drinks or meetings. The atmosphere is warm and welcoming, the soft crackle of the fire harmonizing with the distant rush of the river. Gentlemen, please. As she goes and she whispers.
And lady.
I do believe that is another round.
if you will pardon me for a moment, she goes and she whispers something to, it's a human, a male human, equally as pretty, elegant, hair perfect, behind the bar, and he looks over at you guys and looks at her and kind of does a nod. Gentlemen and lady, my name is Bartholomew. What can I get you to drink as you are waiting for another member of your party, I believe?
Yes. Just around for the table.
And we have a fine assortment of drinks and spirits and seltzers.
I'm looking to the table.
Ale.
Hey, Bart, just give me a lemonade.
Bart? And a lemonade? He wants an ale.
Lemonade.
Of lemon. Lemonade it is. Ale for
Everybody.
sir. For
All of us. I'll make it easy. Ale for everybody.
very well, very well. He goes back, and instead of the wooden or iron, whatever flagons that you're used to, it comes in crystal, almost like wine glass type of things. And he very gently sets it down. Gentlemen and lady, this round, please allow us to get that for you. For the misunderstanding from earlier, if you tell me who the seventh member of your party is, I shall have them join you presently when they arrive.
They'll know. No need to worry. But I would love to order some of your finest spirit.
Oh, of course, ma'am.
Thank you.
Disappointed there's no girl voice.
There might be. Dude, my throat is fucked. I have an ear. There might be in later weeks.
He comes back with an assortment of glasses. I was not sure what the lady would enjoy, so I brought an assortment of wines and spirits. Let me know which is your favorite. And he puts a sampler down on the table.
And you'll hear Isabel. No, I am not. It's as if she's talking to herself. I mean, I'll try them.
Okay.
That was strange.
There's
talking to Jasper.
There's a mulled elderberry wine. There's ale. There's a golden apple cider. There's Elarion's Reserve, which Torin is familiar with, is very fond of now, and an assortment of different wines.
How many things are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7? All right.
7. You hear a voice behind you from a table. A familiar voice. I prefer the Elarion's Reserve.
I didn't hear you. I'm used to the click clack of your shoes on the floor.
Cloaked, visibly anxious and shaken, Lady Marcrest turns to you. I am surprised, but pleased that you are here.
We're missing one. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, of course.
What
Those
is it
that
you
know
need us here?
And it's, you guys are pretty secluded. It looks like that's on purpose. Those that know the truth are disappearing. If I am found, I may be next. If you can help me vanish, escape, leave this city, if you can keep me safe, I promise you 2 things. Enough coin to buy a new life, and the true identity of those responsible.
Ooh. Can I insight check her?
That's where we're gonna pause.
You motherfucker.
No.
You motherfucker.
That is where we will hold as our party is sitting in the River King's Respite, enjoying their finery. Lady Marcrest, hooded and sitting behind them, telling them she's offering enough coin to buy new lives and the true identity of those responsible. So thank you for joining us on another ride through Elarion. If you had some fun, you want to find out what's going on, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next week, stay brave, roll high, keep the fire burning. See you next week.